This episode is brought to you by my new mic that sounds like bollocks. My apologies.
I think I found our technical difficulties music.
No!
This is great technical difficulties.
No!
And here we go again!
I hate you so much. So much.
I'd like some feedback.
Your feedback? You suck. Alright, so we're not actually playing the game right now.
Oh, we are.
No.
There's no reason for this to be happening.
I hate you in your smoke face. It's gonna end in murder.
It's not the first time either of us has had a mistake. And let's be honest, the microphone problem was my problem.
Yeah. So Zach forgot the microphone when we originally recorded this, so we used my crappy microphone, and it picked up the game audio, and everything fucked up.
And Daniel, in his infinite wisdom, decided to save over the old save file at the start of this save file because we didn't think anything would go wrong.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we recorded 2 or 3 parts that day. So.
Yeah.
Is that you?
And this should be the only part where we have any kind of post-recording, theoretically.
No, the next part as well.
Oh, I don't know what part it is.
Yeah.
I don't know, but here we have an amazing cutscene.
Griff's sister.
Woo! And
This is where we
can't
find out that maybe Mission hasn't remembered everything exactly correctly.
No, well, she's a teenage girl. Teenage girls tend
Which
to...
teenage girl abandoned by her brother. I can understand why there would be some feelings of resentment. Plus, Lena does actually seem like a pretty nice person here.
Yeah, overall.
She could have been a bitch to us.
Yeah, she...
Like,
What are you doing here? Attack!
yeah.
Everybody else in the game seems to do that.
Like, she has no reason not to act in this particular capacity. She gets nothing out of it.
Yeah. That was good of
There's
her.
Geordie's visor.
Yep, that's... I forgot you did that.
Is that what the hut spawn told you?
I have actually been watching a lot of Star Trek for Next
I even offered to
Generation.
pay
Right.
for your ticket.
Because I've just been
Why
going
not?
like...
I paid for everything else.
It's one of those things where
But he told me
I
everyone
know a
was
lot about it,
I said we should
but I haven't
let him
actually
go
sat
there.
down and watched it, so I'm just going through...
I just realized my nodding's not going to pick up the microphone. Like, yes,
Yeah.
go on.
Yeah. No, but
You're the one who's lying.
I've seen all of Voyager because that was the first Star Trek.
wouldn't try
So I've
to
just been
leave me
going on just basically a Star Trek bender.
Can't complain with that. It's pretty good.
I'm not going to watch Enterprise because, well, it's Enterprise. And
That's the only Star Trek I've
Think
seen.
about it. If Griff wasn't trying to
because
ditch your mission,
you're an idiot.
then why
Well,
did
I've
he
caught
tell
some.
you
I
where
thought
to
maybe
go? After
in
you left
total
Paris,
the
you were
old
looking
the
out for
first
your children.
series,
Griff
maybe
said
20
he was
minutes.
playing other people for something.
Maybe.
Oh, we don't have to watch the original series to...
Sure you do.
Well, mostly because it gets reinvented by the next generation and everything gets codified in...
Right.
Yeah.
So you're saying I shouldn't have watched The Search for Spock, and the
I
fourth
haven't
movie.
seen any of the movies, so...
I like the fourth movie. I forgot what it's called. I liked it. It was good.
Yeah, just a point. Griff is on Tatooine.
Yes.
Like, that will come into play later on.
And we're gonna go and find some poor slave girl and secretly impregnate her, and she'll have Anakin Skywalker through a virgin birth
You
that never
realize this
happened.
is about 1,000 years before all that, right?
I don't know.
Like,
Then why has technology not changed?
because we're living in the Imperium.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, you're verging close to heresy here, mate.
Yeah, I don't. Let's not go into that. Oh, good. Now we're actually doing stuff. This is
Yeah.
not going to be confusing at all.
I believe the original reason why I came back here was to try and find some robes. And... Spoiler! It doesn't go well.
None of these merchants seem to sell robes.
Which is weird, because you would think that in the Jedi stronghold, where there are naught but Jedis, you wouldn't sell heavy armor.
Well, you would think that. But then obviously there's many, many travelers that come to Dantooine.
More than the point, why are the Jedi just like, by the way, we give a merchant outside, selling like war armor, droid parts, freaking swords and assault rifles?
Well, a breath mask is obviously important. But, you know, adrenal stamina,
And of course...
basic cards.
Bazak.
Oh, this is not that. Oh, God.
What?
I think I remember what you did in this episode.
Look, dude, the chance to play Bazak, I have to play Bazak.
No, you really, really don't have to.
See, that-
Sansiki,
Yeah,
Jurgen Kalta.
Yeah, like that's all really good stuff, except we can't afford it.
Maybe because you spent all your money playing Bazak.
Sheep just came online for unknown reason. We don't have D&D until like 7 tonight.
Clearly, he's 9 hours early because he's super excited. Wow, watching ourselves in the past shop. Is there anything more invigorating and exciting?
I will say that I do like recording, but like post every now and then. It is a lot less stressful when I have to like not worry about what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah. I think conversations and shopping though are not the best post-recording situation. Like, do I want droid plating part 1 or type 2?
Well, I mean, it is part of an RPG. Like, it is the integral part. Like, managing your equipment is vitally important. Mostly because it's just like, okay, this sword gives me more DPS, but less damage overall.
Yeah.
But it does give me better like boosts, like +4 to attack, does bleeding or whatever. Whereas this sword gives me more defense, has more damage overall but less DPS. Forget it, I'm dual wielding.
I believe it's pronounced.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your entertainment, the live execution of Zac.
Oh no!
Falcon
No! My face! How am I talking without a face?
It's okay, you didn't need that anyway. This is an improvement.
It is. I like it. I like having the exposed muscle. I think
Exactly. We still only got one lightsaber.
God damn it! Anyway, speaking of RPGs, have you been playing any RPGs recently?
I have actually.
Yes.
Dragon Age Inquisition.
What? Yes.
It is a very good game. And if you think you have a problem here with shops, you get so much crap. Like, I have 15 Raider axes.
I saw you earlier. You were not big enough to carry 2 Raider axes.
No, I'm playing an elf. By the way, I will say, Dragon Age 1, like, Origins, was a very big game. Like, it massive in scope and all that, and...
So it actually goes Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age 2.
to Inquisition.
Right, okay.
Dragon Age Origins was huge and big in scope, and I loved it. Dragon Age 2 was small, and that was my major criticism. Going for, like, it wasn't really a bad game. It was just not a Dragon Age. Like you set yourself up with this. Like, it was Dragon Age Origins. That's your entrance, and it's like, well, this is the next game.
I can see
But
that
I
being a
still
problem.
enjoyed like my first playthrough. It's not a game I would play multiple times for. Then comes Dragon Age Inquisition.
Yep.
Where they completely overcompensate.
So it's super... Oh god, here you go.
It's the Zac time!
So it's Super Dragon Age is what I'm hearing.
It is so big. I have not left the hinterlands and I'm 7 hours in.
Right, so you got a ways to go.
I'm not past Act 1. I have about 5 other places I can go. But I'm not going. Because I need to finish everything in the hinterlands. By the way, they also pulled a fucking Hydra like you did.
Excellent.
Well, not a Hydra, but it's just like, you're walking out of a cavern. By the way, there's a dragon. What? Half the party goes. Well, I'm reeling from that. The fire that's still there kills the other 2 party members.
Excellent. Excellent. Is this a scripted event?
I have no fucking idea. I avoided that cave from then on. Like, no.
No, I'm not gonna do it with that dragon. Not my dragon problem.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Have we actually told the Hydra story before?
We have to have done it many times, but just in case.
I'm sure we've mentioned it in passing. But I used to DM the group. And this was fine, except the fact that I was lazy. That's what it boils down to.
As opposed to me, who...
It's way too much time and we're still lazy, so we don't do anything.
I'm still way lazy.
But yeah, so they were walking through a field, and I'm not sure if anybody would know the 3.5 handbook pretty well, but Hydras don't live in fields. Hydras lives in forests.
Yeah.
So their stats are all based around forests, with the visibility of a forest, like the trees and everything. Not a wide open plain where you can see to the horizon.
By the way, this is why I've been playing for about 3 days at this point.
Yes.
Like, it's not just like, forest, field, forest.
No, this is
fields.
Like, you can see the towns in the distance, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, it's a big, big field. And I made him do spot checks. Do a spot check. Fail. Do a spot check. Fail. Over the course of a couple of days, each one failed the visibility of a Hydra. So, I felt justified in suddenly Hydra.
In the middle of a field. No
Middle
cover,
of a field, no
no
way to
nothing,
escape.
Just boop.
And a Hydra at the time was the challenge rating perfect. It
Yes.
was the level it
By
should
the
have
way,
been at.
I'm pretty sure the Hydra challenge rating should be at least 2 more than it is.
Yeah.
Because your standard Hydra has minimum 5 attacks.
Yep.
In 1 turn.
Yep.
Well, and can move.
Yeah. So it's a big, big leg. Maybe not so much. So, Hydra shows up, bites Daniel in half in the first move. Not even a little bit. Very dead.
But yeah, the worst part was, if I could have acted at all, I would have been able to escape. Like, that's the worst part that gets me. It's not just, Hydra shows up and kills you in, like, Italian combat. No, it's, Hydra, I'm dead, your computer's fucking up. And,
Yes. Yes.
and then that's it. It's like, really? I had about 18 different options to deal with. Don't kill it, just avoid it.
Yeah. Why are you saying I have problems? I don't have problems. You've been off for 2 weeks. You can't possibly have problems you didn't have 2 weeks ago.
Zach's computer, ladies and gentlemen, is actually just dying.
Nah, it's fine. There we go. My L key's broken. Which I think you found out.
Yes, I did find out, yeah.
Yes. So that was the
Well,
interesting time of the Hydra.
Are you going to release those episodes that we recorded?
At some point.
At some point.
I haven't checked the footage because I have a feeling my capture cards are dying.
Everything...
It's a couple of years old and it's
No, just everything we tried to do at your house that one day.
that was terrible.
I can't wait to see people see. Spoilers alert, everything went wrong.
Oh yeah. Very, very, very wrong. I have to actually do it though. That's the problem. I don't really want to. Because I know it's going to happen. I'm going to load it up, get it ready to go, and then fail. And this is the inventory portion of the episode.
Yeah, I think what I'm looking for is just how I can
Equip everybody.
or basically is there anything else I can, because we get around us being pretty solely around here. I'm like, how can I save my party?
Yeah, is this the investigation episode?
Oh, it might be.
Oh no.
It might be CSI. That's
CSI
Dantooine.
Dantooine.
I do know we find the droid in this episode.
Yeah.
I don't know if we ruined the lady's life.
That's right. We don't need to get that. I just realized that at open field, we're running towards it. This is going to be that situation where we're in investigation.
It's gonna be one of these episodes.
Yeah. Awesome.
This guy does not sell health packs.
Nope.
It's just like, really?
He does sell a flamethrower though.
Nor does he sell robes. It's really annoying.
Someone just sell me some cloth.
I'm like, okay, fuck it. We'll go. No, I'm actually.
I was getting away to.
Oh,
You know, professionalism and whatnot.
never heard of it.
Oh, good lord. Where are we going?
I believe, yeah, here we go.
Ah, there
Those
we go.
assholes.
We're going to the house on the hill with the tree? The magic tree?
Yeah, it's the magic tree.
Whoop.
Yeah, and
there we go.
I'm like, hold on, this is probably gonna. This is probably. Given that said about how the fact we got our asses.
Flying mantis! Uh-oh. Not good. Not good.
Mandalorians are kind of a bastard.
No, please.
Instantly, in number 2, you join up with them, like the entire army of them.
Right. I'm guessing there's a big change at the end of number 1 that causes that?
No.
No?
Well, the Mandalorians are basically raiders, and they fought what's called the Mandalorian Wars, which is basically they all came together and was like, right, time to kick ass.
Okay.
And if I recall correctly, by the way, I like how stun grenades are my favorite thing of all time. Oh, you're stunned? Here, let me ruin your life. And I believe they only the Republic beat them, but it was a close thing. And you basically come face to face with Mandalore,
Right.
the supreme being,
Yep.
Mandalorian. It's weird because it's more legacy character than anything.
Right. Are we going to do this in the next game anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't spoil anything then. I still have no idea what the big spoiler end of this game is.
Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing that we kill Darth Malak and then take his place. Which is why you named us Darth Malak. So in the next episode or next series, it's still Darth Malak the villain, who's actually us.
No, I named it Darth Malak because it's funny because like, hi, I'm Darth Malak.
I forgot it's you. You with no foresight sometimes.
Well, that's over foresight, dude.
Yeah. Save again, just in case we weren't already screwed. Yep, good. Bum, 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 bum. To the grove. No.
And I was like, yeah, oh, wait, hold on, that's exactly where I don't want to go.
Let's read more about missions, brother. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it's like, Meditation Grove, that's where we have to go. And that's where I don't want to go because that's where all badness is.
Well, that being said, I actually rewatched Guardians of the Galaxy this morning.
Yes?
I decided, oh, I got it from work as a Kris Kringle present, so I may as well actually watch it again. I was going to anyway. And we were looking at it. They actually do a lot to set up the 2008 comic. So I'm not sure what the timing was on it exactly, because in the 2008 comic, which is the reboot where they got the characters from, Groot's already in his pot as a stick.
Okay.
They already live in Nowhere,
Alright.
which is the Celestial's head, which was cut off. I'm not sure if you remember it all. They went to when Drax calls Ronan out,
Yeah.
and Ronan kicks the shit out of him. That where they are called Nowhere. It's a Celestial's head that's been cut off, and they're mining it for bodily fluid.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So in the comic, they live there, but Nowhere is actually outside space and time. It's a little bit different, but you can't really explain how they jumped to it, which makes sense. And I didn't realize, because I was watching him going, but in Nowhere, Cosmo the dog, he runs everything. He's the head of security. He's not in this movie. Except he is.
Yes, he is.
He's with the Collector.
Yeah, he runs out.
Yeah. And I didn't pick up the first time. I was like, oh, that's sad, because I hadn't actually read that comic the first time. I'd read the older ones.
Hello, it is CSI Dantooine time.
I'm going to try and find something. But yeah, so that was really interesting. It was good. It was like, it was a good nod. I'm like, oh, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is going to have Cosmo!
Honestly, oh, by the way, heavy spoilers, although everyone knows it at this point.
Yep.
I was really surprised that Howard the Duck showed up.
That was weird. I can't think of any reason why that was there except for to be silly.
Well, yeah, I thought Howard the Duck was persona non grata. Because, you know,
It wasn't good.
well, yeah, the movie basically put a dent in that. The fact that someone might actually try to, you know,
Yeah.
that is just...
Yeah. I'm not sure why they did that, but it's, you know, we'll find out as we go.
Now it's, as we probably should, you know, commentate more on this.
Yeah.
You know, it's CSI Dantooine. So, Zac, if you please.
Daniel started to rock out now.
Physical humor on a radio show, ladies and gentlemen.
Excellent. I might turn this down a little bit, but I'm not going to turn it off. Time for investigation.
I just realized something. You know how YouTube has that audio detecting
What are
thing?
they going to do? Say don't put ads on your video?
No, but will they just remove it?
No, it's not what. Most commonly what they do is they'll say you can't advertise on it.
Oh.
Like if you look at all our Nintendo videos, we can't advertise on those.
Okay.
I'm not sure if there's still ads because we don't get paid.
Well, yeah, we don't put ads on our videos anyway, because, well, we don't.
YouTube still does that.
Oh, okay.
So that's weird.
Weird.
No, they're still got to get money off us doing it.
Well, I mean, it's not like anyone watches our videos anyway.
I mean, what, the 2 ad clicks maybe they'll get ever? And that was me testing it going, hey, look, an ad. Because for a brief moment, I did put ads on our live action videos that were completely us. A brief moment.
Oh god. You mean
drinking quests and stuff like that.
Oh, drinking quest. My god.
But then I decided to be better at that and just no ads across the board.
Instantly, you know how long we've been doing this for?
2 years.
Yeah, 2 years
Yep.
next January. Jesus Christ.
That's ridiculous. And yeah, my capture card. I realised why it might be dying is because I can't bother setting it up every time I go to record. It's always going, even if it's not capturing. So it's been 2 years of constant.
Yeah, that's gonna wear it down.
Yeah, so that's why it might be dying.
The guy's decomposing rapidly.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that the first time. He is just a decomposing corpse.
That is not good. Oh yes, blah 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 blah. We know the answer to this question already. And it's unfortunate that it was not recording because apparently you said you didn't remember what happened.
Yeah.
You got it right like in the first 10 seconds.
Yeah. Well, because I remember it was something bollocks. Like, so I was like, how does that make sense? And, like, because it has been about a year and a half since I last played. So I do remember bits and pieces.
Yeah. That's alright though. That's not so bad.
Yeah. I remember, like, after like this, everything gets really hazy.
Oh, good.
I remember I remember that on Tatooine, we need a certain robot to get like the golden ending for that planet.
Yep.
I know on the sea planet we're fucked either way.
Okay.
There is no right choice there.
Awesome.
Or there's the light and dark side, but we're both kind of crappy.
Spotted one over here by the bridge.
I can't even remember the other two. There's the Sith planet, which we can screw over everyone in epic style and still be light side.
Is it because we're screwing over the Sith?
No, it's just we do it like, we basically uphold the Jedi appeals while appearing to be Sith. It's kind of awesome.
Right.
But I can't remember how to do that.
Okay.
I know we can do that.
Also, there's still the flying manta ray, which is just weird.
And awesome.
I can't figure out if it's just one or there's 100 of them just flying around the planet. Because I think it's just one. And that just raises so many questions. Why is there one?
But yeah, no, afterwards it gets really weird, and then
I'm sure that you'll agree that
there's
Griff
the
is quite obviously guilty.
this game I reckon is broken up into 3 parts.
Run.
There's
Terrace.
Harris and this. Then there's the next part, which is you visit 4 planets. Then there's the third part of the game, which is basically the final.
The ending where the ending
Yeah,
happens.
the ending where the ending happens.
Did you see that movie where the ending, where the fucking ending happened?
You know, it's basically
Madness.
It basically boils down to another 2
Yeah.
planets.
Yeah.
Right away. Well,
And, you know, it just,
that's my story.
because it's basically taking the same amount of time. So we're approaching the third. The end
Excellent.
of the third.
That's not so bad. I mean, this investigation is dragging.
Yeah.
I remember it dragging at the time too, just being like, God damn it.
Well, because we're idiots and we're just like, how do we proceed? See, what we have right now is we know that the guy on the left, I think it was
And on Gould.
Gould, was basically hunting around and shot.
Yeah.
Lusov is just basically going out for a job.
Yeah. And he saw
Yeah.
him shoot.
And then we're gonna talk to the master. It's like, wait, I have to accuse one of these guys based on that?
Awesome.
No, it's who is lying right now.
Yeah, and then his next step, who's lying now?
Yeah,
Who's
we have
lying
to go through
now?
step by step.
Oh. I mean, you could always just fast forward this bit with a little.
No, because
I
we have to
know.
go through this. Also, if someone needs to know how to do it,
Yeah, if someone needs to know how to do it, you're watching the wrong series.
yeah, we are bumbling through this.
Also, Stingray, again.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Stingray? How, are you just circling us? What do you eat? Why do you exist? I'm so
You know there is a whole legion of like Dantooine scholars. It's just like,
Why would I?
guys,
Fit as a
what
band.
the fuck is up with this?
Listen, dude. Stingray. Crazy, right?
They're just like all that. You know they're all stone. It's like, dude,
Yes, quite often. I generally.
dude, I don't understand why.
No, they're sitting there. That's obviously a native to the planet. And that makes sense.
Yeah, obviously.
They're sitting there going,
just got here when I saw Rickard coming. I had
Could you
no idea what he was
imagine
gonna do. Master
if they were
came out here with
underwater?
his droid and started questioning.
That'd be crazy! It's still there! Go home, Stingray, go home. I'm so sad. I'm guessing we never ever get to ride one.
No.
That's-
That would be too awesome.
I'm a Jedi. Or electrify one out of the sky.
Well, we'd have to get off our royal clothes for that first.
When I come over, I don't have nothing.
Yes, I'm a Jedi. That Stingray is trying to destroy humanity!
Actually, you know what was really disappointing? Force Unleashed.
Hmm.
There is a scene where you have to basically move a Star Destroyer with nothing but your mind.
Doesn't seem possible.
You know, like, it's, you know, like using the Force.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be an awesome moment. Unfortunately, the control scheme just makes it a lesson in frustration. So it's like, less awesome or, come on, fucking work!
No, I only played Force Unleashed on the Wii, and that didn't have a lot of that. It was a lot of walk down this short alleyway, attack, walk down this next short alleyway.
It's for Wii.
Yeah. Had a multiplayer section though.
Well, yeah, I would hope so, because, you know, lightsaber battles are
Yeah.
what the Wii is made for.
And it still wasn't exciting like that. It was A to swing, B to block. It wasn't even like.
By the way, at this point of the thing, we've caught him in a lie.
Yep.
And we're just figuring out how do we, like, we know you're lying! It's like, whether, we know about, like, we know he's lying, we know.
Blah
It was
blah
before
blah.
the clouds broke.
Yeah.
So we could have known any sun in the guy's eyes, which means he had a clear shot.
Just trying to think what I've been doing this whole time. I've been playing Hyrule Warriors. Now that's an interesting game. I mean, the gameplay's a bit repetitive. It's a lot of slash,
Yeah.
big attack, slash, big. Yeah, whatever. I can get behind that. And you go through the game like that's pretty cool, and it then breaks the timeline. It goes, okay, well now we need to. We don't have any original ideas, so we're gonna steal from Ocarina of Time, Skyward Sword, and Twilight Princess.
Okay.
Quite literally by going to those time periods. Okay, you have a choice. We're breaking up the army into these areas. You can go to Twilight Princess, or you can go to Ocarina of Time, or you can go to Skyward Sword. And that's that. No explanation, just time gates. Deal with it.
Well, I should call
Which,
her,
yeah, okay, whatever. And the whole time you're fighting against this one villain who's collecting something. You don't really, they sort of explain it, but it's like, whatever. You're not really paying attention. Collecting something and you beat him and it's like, we won, yes, okay, we'll all go back to our own time periods now. And then the gameplay shifts. The whole time you've been playing as good guys, Zelda, Link, Sheik, Impa, stuff like that. Suddenly Ganondorf.
Okay.
The bad guy has been collecting the souls of Ganondorf, and Link released the last one.
But again, Link always breaks the world. And, like,
Yeah, it's always his fault something like that happens.
and
Except in
hey,
Ocarina of Time, actually. Because he had nothing to do with it.
No, it was the moon design. Hey, you know what? I'm coming for it.
That was Majora's Mask.
Oh.
And that wasn't Link's fault either. Ocarina of Time, Ganondorf was going to take power, but Link wasn't old enough.
Okay.
He was destined to be the hero of time, but he just wasn't there. So he failed by being too young.
Okay.
And when he picked up the sword, it transported him to the future because he needed to be that old.
That's fair enough.
And so that was the explanation behind that. But this one is, I'm going to take the Master Sword to try and beat this big baddie. And the Master Sword was holding in the last piece of Ganon's soul.
By the way, whoever planned that, very good, because Link always grabs the Master Sword.
Right.
So if you're going to have some release mechanism, may as well be that.
It was ridiculous.
That is some dangerous genre savvy there.
And it was really strange, like the timeline comes in way in the future, where Death Mountain has disappeared.
Unfortunate.
The mountain has just gone.
Slightly unfortunate.
No real reason why. There's no explanation as to why all of a sudden the kingdom of Hyrule, that had huge caverns and huge mountains, is now an endless field. No explanation. Just endless field.
Can I actually just say, I'm reading a book series now called Codex Alera.
Right.
The entire shtick is the author did this on a bet. The Lost Roman Legion meets Pokemon.
How can I be
And the bet
sure
was
this
basically, doesn't matter how bad the idea is,
I know
if
him
you're a
little
good
bit,
enough
but I
writer,
was
you
not
can
any
make it
sort of
work.
great
Yeah.
friend to him.
By God, does a man
I
make it
never really
work.
associated with
The
him
reason
much.
I'm mentioning this
He
is
didn't
the
really
entire
want to.
shtick of the thing is Furies.
He had
Yep.
a
Each person is
reputation.
born with
very
ability of,
inconsiderate,
it's
but
an elemental
merely
fury.
having heard
Fire,
unkind things about
water,
someone
So each
would
person
make
is
it
basically a
so.
Pokemon.
ground, and metal, yes.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not each person is a Pokemon. They have a
Getting
connection to
agitated.
these
Ah.
Furies. Like, they manifest themselves as, for example, one guy manifests himself as a water lion.
Yeah.
Called it
Some
disreputable
manifest
business
themselves as like a
practices,
flame
even
eater.
more disreputable
That's pretty
clients.
cool.
Yeah, it depends on, you know, like the person and
Now,
how
I
they
bet you're
manifest it.
wondering
Is it
if
always
I
an
had
animal?
any reasons to think
Generally,
that.
as far as I can see, it's always an
hardly
animal.
knew
Can it be a flame human?
Certainly nothing would make me
Who
want
then summons flame humans off their flame humanness because they're also human and have a connection to flame.
I have no idea. But
And then how deep would that rabbit hole go?
wait for it,
Yeah.
because there are these things called Great Furies,
Yep.
which are the ancient, elder, have been here since the beginning of time sort of Furies, you know. There is Garros. No, that's Thanos is the storm.
Does he have the glove and he's searching for 5 stones?
No, it's
Does he carry a scythe?
no, it's basically a giant sentient thunderstorm.
Nice. Okay.
There's Kalia, which is basically a sentient volcano.
Does she have dragons?
I wish,
Okay.
because that would just be a volcano spitting out dragons. Then there's Garros. Sorry, not Gyarados, Garros.
Is he a giant fish monster?
No, he's a walking mountain.
Okay.
The analogy is, think of a giant pine
Can I
tree.
be for
Mm-hmm.
That is now a human hair.
Yeah. That's a big dude.
They wake him up at one point.
But I assure you, it isn't. I dislike
He's
college.
not a happy chappy.
No.
He just basically stands up. Like, he's literally just, for like, like 5 of the 6 books, he's just a mountain everyone does not want to walk on.
Fair enough.
Because they'll wake him
Just
up.
out running, trying to
And
clear
then they
my
wake
head
him up
for
at the
the
6th
divorce
book. So it's
papers.
like, alright,
Stalking them to kill him.
time to kick everyone's ass.
I was a mountain. I'm not happy.
He's literally just a humanoid. He like just basically, he's a humanoid now. And just starts walking.
That's awesome.
They wake up all 3 of
I
them.
don't love.
The
We go back a long way.
thunderstorm,
We've been partners.
Kalia gets set off and shenanigans happen.
Alright, so she's not a volcano on the mountain because that'd be way cooler.
Right.
No, she's literally just a living
Volcano.
volcano.
Cool.
And then they wake up for thunderstorm, and it's just like, well, we're fucked. GG everyone, GG. And that's what happened to Death Note. It just basically
Just
like,
stood up and walked away.
yeah, like, okay, my people need me. To our area.
But yeah, so if you're playing this game, or you're playing as the good guys, if you're playing with a second player, they have the option of playing as anybody.
Okay.
And you do unlock the bad guys and stuff. But, okay, cool.
Link and Ganondorf first. Ganondorf.
It is a bit like that. And it gets confusing because at the moment Prishni has been playing Impa.
Okay.
And she wants to stick with that character because I can only pick the storyline mission, so some
Yeah.
storylines Link won't be available.
Okay.
So I can't be him. So my character is falling further and further behind hers. But every mission we seem to play in has a second Impa. So it'd be Impa running around smashing things like smash, smash, smash. It's like she'd be in the field fighting a bunch of bad guys. Impa captured the keep. No, I didn't. I was fighting this dude. Also, we're still investigating.
Yeah.
Good lord.
At this point, we had figured out that, hold on. I've put my theory, hold on, wait, I know, it was a through and through shot.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, you know, like, the guy on the ridge basically shot
That
the guy
blaster was
standing there,
stolen
went
from my
straight
house
through
last
him
week. I
and
never
hit
knew what happened to it.
this guy, and that's why he's limping.
Before a single blaster, let alone
Yeah.
another. I
Okay, so, and we're playing along, and all of a sudden, players
With
Ganondorf.
all these ravenous cat hounds
Players
around.
Ganondorf
Even
taking
Furious
back
because the man down is in the
everything.
mood. Every settler
It's like, I've been freed! I'm gonna fuck everyone's day.
Yeah. So, likewise, he's a walking mountain who's just like, okay, I'm up now. Time to wreck shit.
Like the first mission is just like, okay, I'm by myself, and you got my little helper, but I'm by myself. Which town can I take? That one. I'm taking all the towns. So you wander in, you just take you take the keeps and everything. It goes unlock prisoners.
So,
All right,
what do you wanna
I'll
do?
unlock some prisoners. But kick down the cage. Kick down the cage. It's like, all right, you helping? Let's go take that town.
Gentlemen, with me.
I am Ganondorf. I have no reason to do this except it's fun, and I want to rule everything. And I can see why all the monsters stand his control, because he beats the living daylights out of them.
Yeah.
The dark characters have this special bar that no one else has, where every time you do a big special attack, you can fill it up by holding and you charge for longer. And then as soon as you do that, you can do, as soon as it's full, you can do a massive attack. Ganondorf's is, see this ground? There is no ground! And just destroys a huge raid. I have yet to get less than 50 people with that attack.
Wow.
And it's a big attack. It's just like, Grunk!
If I might make a quick segue, because I, Dragon Age Inquisition again. I have unlocked a new weapon recently.
Is it Fred? No, he's still talking. Okay.
No,
We must have been just talking.
we're basically talking,
Or is this when you got interrupted?
oh, this might have been when we got interrupted.
No.
No, maybe that was part of the next part, because that's why we have two parts of it. Or alternatively, we're trying to figure out what the hell just happened.
Yeah, that sounds like we were just talking.
Yeah, we were talking like, alright, yeah, it's a through and through. It has to be a through and through shot. Because otherwise none of this makes sense.
Yeah. There we go. I was worried it froze. Like, did it freeze? And we ruined?
No.
No? Cool.
But no, it's a jar of bees. The new weapon in Dragon Age.
Oh my god. Why is it a jar of bees?
Because like, you have to go on, there's a war counselor, you can send your, one of 3 people off, and we're gonna actually going to figure this out now, or nope, okay.
No, still talking about the blaster and everything. Yep, one more piece. Jesus.
That's right, yeah, we have to acquire a droid.
Yeah.
And you know, you send it, and they say, oh yeah, sure, we can I'll totally try to jar these bees and all that. And then you need blood lotus for some reason. It's weird. You don't need actually bees. You need a specific plant to keep whatever.
Whatever works. It's a video game logic.
Yeah. Throw it. There's a bunch of damage. And for every like second they're in there, there's a 10% chance that they'll be panicked.
Yep.
And I threw one
Yep.
at a group of 4, and they all fell down. It was awesome. It was literally like the first chance I was like, okay, well, let's see what this does. That was awesome.
That's pretty cool. But speaking of ridiculous weapons, back in Hyrule Warriors again, as you progress, you get this whatever. Everyone unlocks different weapons, but I've bought some amiibos, and the amiibos give you presents.
Yep.
And it's cool. It's like, okay, touch the thing, it goes, no, you unlocked a random item. First time I did it, you unlocked a special sort, blah, blah, blah. My biggest disappointment, you got 1 rupee. This is a game where I've collected 150,000 rupees in 1 level.
By the way, we're about to crack the case.
Yes.
Here it is, the shenanigans.
So, when he starts talking, we can look at it. But as you progress, you can also unlock Epona, the horse.
Yep.
That's cool, and the whole game you're running around by yourself, attacking. Epona, Link is riding the horse, and that's how he gets around. Ridiculously. Because before it was run, slice. Now it's gallop, chunk. Gallop, chunk. And then the amazing weapon I unlocked, the enhanced spinner. Have you played Twilight Princess at all?
I haven't played many.
Many Zelda games. Yeah, that's right. It's basically a top in Twilight Princess that you ride in one dungeon, and it's the only time you ever use it. Is to jump across walls and everything. It's pretty cool, but it's like a mechanical gear top thing. Link rides it like a surfboard.
I love it.
And
Here we go.
Yep.
They're both guilty.
A bold conclusion. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah. We are Jedi. By the way, this monster is just a giant troll. We agreed. We both agreed on like during the the episode of his master is just a gigantic troll and a lazy bastard.
Yep. Like, well, I already knew all this stuff, but you can figure it out for me anyway, because fuck you.
I want to take a nap and...
We still have a ridiculous visor.
I'm okay with a visor, like that visor.
Mm.
It's Geordie's visor on mission that...
Yes, blah 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 blah. I want Call of the Dead. Rah 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 rah. Yes. There's no Stingray. He was there a second ago. I'm really worried. Did someone shoot him? Where is the Stingray? There he is! That's so weird.
Yep,
That all makes sense.
yeah,
It's not convoluted and
So what
ridiculous.
happened is, the first guy found the victim and shot him.
Mm.
And then the second guy came and thought the first guy
Was the
was the
victim.
victim and shot him.
Also, he's a terrible shot because he had nothing blocking his vision. He still shot
Yeah.
him in the leg.
God helps you if the cat fan actually showed up. It's like, poor shot, poor shot, poor shot. Blatant miss, shoots himself with a foot. Oops.
Speaking of shooting yourself in the foot, I'm so sad I couldn't record the Borderlands video
Yeah, because we
because I'm retarded.
yeah, because as we found out, everything you own is broken.
Yeah.
And balked.
So Daniel and I were playing Borderlands, the pre-sequel. Good fun stuff. I won't spoil the reason why, but for some reason there's a rocket you have to launch. Now, in the single-player game, you'd go over to the console, launch it, and it would fly off.
Yes.
We decided I'm going to stand on the tip of the rocket.
Yep.
Good fun. Good fun. Oh, good lord! I'm flying through the air. This looks pretty cool. Record. That's right. I'll show you Daniel that. It looks really cool. And then it just stops. In the air, just boom. As soon as it gets out of view of where it should be, boom, stop. I'm on top of a rocket, facing Pandora. I'd like to. Oh god, I fell off, and then I fell through the map.
He fell right through.
Very through. Like not even a little bit. Like I'm under the ground. I was under the ground box. I was under everything.
He didn't even hit the kill box underneath it.
Nope. It was terrible. And then we left and came back, and for some reason I was suddenly God. I could see everything. Which ties into our Lego Marvel videos, but if they're recorded properly.
Everything we were trying to record that day.
Just broke and broke and broke. And I'm so sad we'll never record Tiny and Big. Tiny and Big, what a strange game.
Next time we're at your house, we are doing the we tried to record.
Oh yeah. The last one.
Yeah, the last one, but we only got 5 minutes off.
I'm still so excited for that. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, to it, Marvel, like the co-op of Marvel, Lego, it's
Lego Marvel superhero.
yes, heroes, is broken as hell.
If you do the free play, if you do the story play, it's perfect.
Yeah, if you do free play, but specifically co-op, I reckon they test enough. We have found a way to make it fun.
It's so much fun. It works on the honor system though.
Yeah.
Like, it's a bit, and I got cheated. I'm so glad that we didn't get to keep the ending. I got cheated with the mansion.
Why?
Because like I tried to do like, oh, it ended.
Oh, it ended.
I think you cut 11 into 2 parts because your mum came in.
No, that's 10. This is part 10.
No.
Oh no, I remember. We said our goodbyes,
And then we had
and then we got attacked right as we were about to save.
Okay, well this was part 10. We'll tell the rest of the story next time.
Yeah.
Goodbye.